Hey there, I'm Micah Librant, a consultant here with Gallup. Talent mindfulness is a practice, an invitation to listen on purpose to your own greatest potential, those natural patterns of how you think, feel, and behave that lead you to experiencing success, to thriving, and having your own best version of your life. CliftonStrengths measures a presence of talent across 34 areas that we call themes. And these talent mindfulness moments help you activate your strengths. Don't try as you're listening to force an answer or write down everything you think of. Just experience the practice. You can always come back again. Strengths don't improve themselves. Greatness comes from a bit of effort, building upon who you already are. So lean in, get comfortable, and listen to your own insights that your talents have to offer. Here's your talent mindfulness for today. So let's start with exhaling anything you're carrying in your lungs right now. I really want to empty your lungs of all your breath. And as you take a fresh breath of air that's never been used before, fill up those lungs. Maybe sit up a little bit straighter, hold it at the top, and let it go. I invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable and if it's safe. If not, just focus your gaze downward so that you're not distracted. Really be intentional about taking this time for yourself. You can breathe normally. We're doing a bit of illustration. So again, you might want to have your eyes closed. I invite you to imagine seeing yourself where you are right now, but from above, as if there was no ceiling, no roof on the building that you're in. If you were perched a few stories in the air, you'd not be able to just see yourself. You could see all the people who are currently around you, but maybe you're in other rooms of the building that you're in or other places in the area where you are. Think of all the people that you could see from above in about 3 city blocks. Now expand your thinking or think about going a little bit higher and consider how many people are in the entire city that you're in right now. Because I grew up in a rural part of the United States, I'm going to ask you to stretch however far your geography needs to stretch in order to see yourself among at least 1,000 other people. Now stretch just a little farther and imagine yourself among 10,000 other people. Now let's say all 10,000 of those people are in a room. This is not an exercise in feeling like you're crowded. It's a huge, huge room. But the only way for you to get out of that room is to perform something better than everybody else in that room. You can do anything. It can be small, it can be big, it can be creative, it can be analytical, it can be simple. The catch is you have to narrow your performance to doing only one thing. That one thing that you are certain that if you had to, you could do it better than 10,000 other people. Now you're feeling probably a little fear creeping up your spine that you're going to be judged about what you choose to do. I promise you're not. So just shake that off. Nobody can hear what you're thinking right now. Shake off the baggage of any guilt that your talent isn't good enough or desired enough or flashy enough. Remember, you have to do one thing. What are you thinking of doing? How about if I told you that your talent today is just a starting point? That once you choose what you're going to do, you're going to be given a coach and a team that's going to help you do it even better. People who are going to help you invest in that talent, skills, knowledge, experience, practice, permission, and whatever else you need in order to make sure that that starting point of talent really transitions into a performance better than 10,000 other people. Now, what are you thinking of doing? I think too many of us would choose just to stay in the room, set up camp. If you had 10,000 people in a room, you pretty much have an entire city. Okay, maybe a small town. Remember, I'm from a town without a stoplight. But you could very comfortably form a community of people who are good enough and be just fine and be very comfortable. But if you try, if you invest, you can be better. It takes a certain amount of certainty. It takes an amount of courage. It also takes having people around you who will help you invest, who believe in your talent enough. So believe it or not, you can do something better than 10,000 other people. Maybe it's not stand on a stage in the middle of the room and, sing something amazing. Maybe it's not even make sense of an Excel spreadsheet. Maybe it's something really simple, like that thing you did last week that somebody noticed that meant a lot to you. Maybe it's the way that you connect to people. Maybe it's the way you work really hard. Maybe it's how you think. Maybe it's how you show up when you're not even trying. Your talent is that powerful. Your talent is that unique. And your talent is needed. Keep thinking about this as you go about the day. I encourage you to really stand in your certainty that you do have something within you that is powerful, that is true, and that is important. That's your talent mindfulness for today.
And with that, we'd like to remind everyone to take full advantage of all the resources we have available on Gallup Access. Just visit gallup.com/CliftonStrengths. And while you're there, sign up for the Clifton Strengths Insight newsletter. The link is at the bottom of every page at gallup.com. For coaching, master coaching, or to become a Gallup certified strengths coach, of course, you can send us an email, coaching@gallup.com. Join us on any social platform by searching Clifton Strengths. And thanks for listening today. If you enjoyed it, please share it. With that, we'll say goodbye, everybody.